So there's 4 bed wipers will go here, here, here and here. They actually look fairly new and fairly good, but they're covered in mud and probably chicken poo, so I'll leave them off for now, and I'm going to order some new ones because they're readily available. It just seems something that's so cheap, I'll just place it. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Handle just seems a bit of a letdown after everything else has been painted, and I think I might do it red. Now it's on there, I think red inner, polish the outer, well not polish it but wire wheel it. I think that's probably what I'll end up doing. But for now, next step is going to be put the cross slide on. I said yesterday there's a slight bit of corrosion in there, but it is what it is. So there's a couple of bits what go on. Obviously you have your cross slide, your gib strip, lead screw nut, and then you have your lead screw. So I think that slides in there, and again this I think is going to end up probably red as well, maybe, I'm not sure. All of this is going back together by memory, so that ain't to say that that's actually where it goes. Right. Yeah, I think handles, no, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out later. There's this dial. Can you see the numbers? Just about. That goes on, but that'll have to wait because there's a couple of springs on it to pull out of it. So nut just pushes in. There's a locating dowel on the gib strip just there, which slots in to there, and the whole lot just slides on the back. Like so, till you get to the nut. If you wind it on, so your handle holds this end of the lead screw tight, and this grub screw here, which is fairly self-centering. I'm going to wind that in where it is, I think, and probably adjust that later. That's at an angle, that ain't right. Alright, so Right, a couple of gib screws just to do up. There is actually 4. I'm only putting 2 in just to hold it, because the gibs are all going to get set up further down the line, and I may actually put in a cross slide locking screw, which is what I did to the Denford, which was actually quite a handy bit of a modification. Right, just back that off. Just undo the second one. Back that off. They are purely on there for holding it on. The other 2 will go in, just see how I feel. The other 2 didn't actually have nuts either, which is another reason they're not going in. I need to get, I've just got 2 here. Come on. No, anyway. So, bed wipers are in there. 2 grub screws. I'll measure them. I'll get 4 on order with 4 half nuts. I could probably drill and tap them out to M5, M6, whatever it is, but I won't unless I have to. Right, let's get the handle on. So your shaft here is minimal play. That there is, this nut isn't actually tight yet as well, so there will be some backlash, but your dial goes on first. Then your handle, again, this may end up getting wire wheeled, so handle, and then handle grub screw, tiniest bit of free float there, and the other nut, and for the nut you need a baby adjustable. Throw your Allen key on the floor. Just slacken that off. Too tight. Kind of alright. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, I think. Can always fine tune it later once the gibs, this is the other thing, once the gibs adjusted that may change. So lovely jubbly. Obviously the whole thing will wobble because it's not tightened down to the bench yet, but there we go. I suspect that wants tightening up. It's about right. We'll see how it is once the lathe's bolted down and the gibs are adjusted. This may end up with a, like I say, a lock-in. Yeah, I think it will. I think it'll end up, I may remove there's a small Allen key in there, sorry, small grub screw in there for the dowel or the whatever, you know, the alignment one I showed you. I think I might remove that, drill that and tap that for probably a cap head. I'll just have a cap head in there, that same as I did on the Denford. Just put your Allen key in, nip it, this becomes solid. Yeah, there's enough in there for the thing not to worry about it. So right, so this dial is all a bit sort of irrelevant to me, because I've got a 2-axis DRO to fit to this. So what should be in here is 2 grub screws, and underneath that should be a spring and a brass pad, which I've got. I'm not going to fit them yet, because if I end up taking this off to do any of what I just said, that'll all be hassle. So there, you can stay in the box for now. So something else, if I just give it a wipe, is this little beauty. Compound replacement block. Not to everyone's taste and flavour, but I fancied one, so I turned one up. It'll get probably one side or 2 sides milled off, depending on what I decide when the tool post is ordered and arrives, but I'm not going to do that until it gets here. It's just drilled all the way through with an M16, so I'll fit a stud to hold my quick change tool post on there. Quite happy with that, how that turned out. Obviously you have to turn your dovetail, and I've just done it the same height as the compound. So yeah, quite happy with that. I think that there is going to be part 1. The rest of it will be part 2.